Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Want Beef. I'm your Rubenstein, filling in for Jody Falco or Andrew Bergen or whoever it is Antonio Longo
What
of the
up?
podcasts Nobody Speaks and Fascination Street. What's up, buddy?
Chilling. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm excited to have you. I wanted to do an episode about French fries.
Yes.
And
Holy Grail.
yeah, I wanted someone who like celebrated all of its forms.
Fuck yeah.
So what's up, man?
Can I say fuck on here?
Huh?
Can I say fuck on here?
All right, first of all, I'm going to say that I like every kind of fry except matchstick.
I agree. I think I'm in the same spot because those nothing sticks to them.
What's the
And
point
you
of a I don't understand. It's like
Yeah.
it's like potato floss.
Yeah, no, it makes no, and you need to grab like 10 of them to like even try to dip it in any kind of condiment or have it have any substance in your mouth whatsoever.
Yeah, yeah, I'm out completely. How do you feel about sweet potato fries?
Okay. Funny, I knew this would come up. I'm normally not a sweet potato fry guy. Okay.
But
I've eaten them. There's like one that I really like. Okay. Now, I don't want to plug this place necessarily. Okay. So I'm going to say they're the ones from a place that rhymes with flaking hose.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
All right, the ones from Trader Joe's.
Oh, Trader Joe. Oh, okay.
Trader Joe's ones are actually really good. My issue with sweet potato fries a lot of the time is like, I don't know, they make my mouth feel like I just ate wax paper.
Yeah. Also, like it's always served with like a sweet sauce or something, and I'm like, I don't want marshmallow dip with my hamburger.
No, yeah, it's I guess they serve their purpose for some people, but I'm thinking to myself, even from like a dietary standpoint, if you're like, oh, I'm not eating potatoes right now, I'm gonna eat sweet potatoes. You're not. It's the same fucking thing.
That's so funny because people do that. People are like, oh, I'll sub out for the. It's healthy. Like it's not healthy, dude. It's not healthier at all.
No, I'm like, they still fried it. It's still just starch.
Do you have a favorite style and or place for fries?
Yes and no. I will say slightly controversial, I guess, to the world. I don't get the mega fucking hype on McDonald's fries. People hold them in this like, oh my God. And I'm like, I don't get the oh my God. I'm not saying they're bad, but to me, it's not on the Mount Rushmore fry.
They're fine.
Yeah.
I consider them like the standard. You know what I mean? Like it does, like for me, like McDonald's fries aren't like the greatest fries, but it's like that's the standard. You know what I mean? Like Wendy's is below it.
Gotcha. Okay.
But there's plenty of stuff above it. How do you feel about a crinkle cut? Like just a basic Ore-Ida?
I like them sometimes. You know what it is about crinkle cut? They've got to have a good amount of salt on them because I feel like the crinkle holds the salt really well.
Okay, I'm on board. I like Nathan's crinkle.
Oh yeah, Nathan's it's interesting because they're crinkled, but they also have this like almost consistency of a steak fry because it's like you can get the golden crispy outside, but it's like more doughy on the inside.
Yeah, they're like hearty on the outside and like creamy on the inside.
Yeah. So it's an anomaly of a fry for sure. So it's like
I'm so glad we're doing this. I'm so glad you're the guy.
Yeah, because it's like this is the stuff I just ramble to my kids and Melissa in the kitchen, and they're looking at me like, yeah, okay, Dad, it's a fucking French.
They're just fries, but they're not just fries. How do you feel about Tots as a fry?
Um, I don't put them in the fry category. I
No,
like
at
them.
all.
I like them. Uh, but I like them in a different kind of way. Like to me, you've got to burn the shit out of the outside of them, fucking put some fucking cheese and crumbled bacon on them, and eat them like kind of fun like that. Um, because if I'm just eating them with breakfast, I'd almost rather do a hash brown, like the patty one,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
I don't really rock them with a burger.
Do
And that's why I feel like I don't consider them a fry.
you don't rock them with a burger?
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
So
Because
what when you go to like a place like a I can't even think of the name of that place, but somewhere where it's like you can have fries or tots, you never sub out tots.
never sub out tots.
Never. Okay.
Never.
And then
I
how
mean,
do you
it
feel
would
about
it would have to be a situation where like I've had their fries before and they like let me down, like they gave them to me soggy or something along those lines. So I'm like, this time I'll try the tots, but I'm not really subbing out the tots.
how about
If
wedges?
anything, I'll get the fries and then ask for a side of tots. I'll do it.
Double up.
Yeah. I've gone to plenty of places where you get all right. So a perfect example. Miller's Ale House. If you go to like Miller's Ale House and you order a steak, you get two sides. Okay. It's usually a potato and something else. If I'm not feeling vegetable, I'll tell you what, I'm like, give me the baked potato, but you know what? Stub out that vegetable and give me French fries.
Double up on potato.
I do it, man.
Uh,
People double up on meat, a double patty burger.
yeah. I mean, right.
I've had bacon wrapped steak, meat, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get fries and a baked potato.
I talk about this all the time, man. I hate a bacon wrapped anything because the bacon cooks differently than the thing.
It's a hard one to pull off.
You're never
It
getting
has
it
to
right.
it has to be way different. Like, and at one point I had almost mastered it, but now I haven't made it in a long time. But wrapping a corn in the cob in bacon on the barbecue is sick. It's really sick, but you have to like first kind of cook the corn solo a little bit first, then you wrap it in bacon and throw it on the grill.
And that kind of like it like replaces the butter.
Yeah, and it like holds the moisture too of the corn in, so it's like super like juicy. It's really good.
Yo, I gotta do that.
Yeah.
My friend on Long Island just told me that she wants to have a barbecue when I'm on Long Island. So we'll get everyone over
Yeah,
the
yeah, I'm
grill and
telling you.
I'll make sure we hit that. That sounds great, man. I'm excited to try that now. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Test the waters with it,
Because it's like
because
salty and buttery.
right. Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Would you like
it's
go like
good.
full Mexican street corn with that? Would you like do like some like sour cream and some chives and stuff after that?
I'll usually do it pretty straight up. But if I was gonna do anything, I would do the corn, then I'd probably like lay it on the bacon, but before I wrap it, you drop that cojito cheese shredded in between it, then wrap it and throw it on there. Yeah, how hungry are you right now?
Yeah, I need that in my life, like pretty much right away.
Yeah.
How do we feel about wedges?
Um, wedge. So, like KFC,
So
that's a
KFC
wedge.
has recently stopped their wedges and they went
No.
more towards a like a regular cut. But
Hmm.
Wendy's, incidentally, their breakfast wedges are similar to the KFC
Oh
wedges, but their
yeah.
fries suck. I don't understand.
So here's my thing with Wendy's fries. There
They're
have been
awful.
times when I've gotten them and I love them,
No,
but then
no,
there are other
no.
times where I'm like, there's zero flavor in this fry. What's going on right now? Their inconsistency makes me like,
Nah,
You know,
Wendy's can fuck right off, except for their breakfast wedges,
I'm
which
gonna
are
have
the
to
yeah,
try
which
that.
are the KFC wedges, right? Like, how do you feel about those? Like as a fry? Like to me, they're a fry. I'm fine
Oh
with
no,
that.
I definitely agree that they're fried because basically it's just they're you're just taking the potato and you're cutting it almost like an orange peels, and you're doing the same thing to it. It's seasoned.
Potato
It's
supremes.
yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, no, and you know what's funny? KFC's wedges would be sometimes the only reason I would grab KFC.
Yo,
You know?
I've talked about this on this pod before. KFC, the chicken sandwich, man, don't sleep.
No,
Especially
no,
when they have the Nashville hot. The
I
Nashville
like
hot chicken littles are so dope. And
their
you get
chicken
like you can
sandwiches. I
get
think are better than their regular fried chicken for
yeah, and you
sure.
can get two of them with the wedge. Well, back when they had wedges, I'm so bummed.
That's
So bummed when
crazy.
they switched to French fries. I was so annoyed. I don't know if they switched back. Maybe they have switched back. I don't know.
Yeah, because now that's just going to make me say I'm just going to bypass the KFC for sure and hit a Popeyes
Yeah. What?
because I do like the seasoning on the Cajun seasoning on the Popeyes fries.
Oh, I was gonna say, how do you feel about Cajun? How do you feel about like different seasonings? But before that, I want to say that Long Island really lacks good chicken places. Like now that I'm here,
Yeah.
like in OKC,
Oh, I
we have
bet you're probably
so many
swimming in dope
choices.
chicken. Yeah. Oh,
Huh?
yeah. I bet you're probably swimming in fucking fantastic chicken.
Yeah, like there's so many chicken choices here.
Yeah,
Um,
we are lacking that here for sure. I mean, I think the last time we got it, I think I went to Zorn's to get it. You know,
I've
um,
badmouthed Zorns on this show before.
yeah. I mean, it's like maybe once a year kind of thing, and I'm like, I'm gonna go grab that shit.
Yeah.
Um,
And
is
then,
it the
all
whole
right.
skinless aspect of the chicken that makes you not like it?
No, just everything about that place just is like annoying in one way or another. I don't need to
The fact
spend
that it feels like a
$27
Cracker
for like one
Barrel,
sausage and a two piece.
right? Well, it also because it feels like a Cracker Barrel inside. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you trying to sell me like a wrapped popcorn tin?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the only thing it's
I'm just
missing is like a 25-cent machine with like super balls bouncing in
yeah.
it.
And it's like
Like,
you get like a side of pudding. It's like this small for 2.99, or the next size up is a vat. You're like, come on, man.
well, that's the thing about Zords too. I'm only going there when I'm like it's the family and I'm feeding like 5 or 6 people.
All right, that's fair.
I'm never rocking there solo,
All right, that's fair
without a doubt.
because the meals are probably reasonably priced versus like the dinner
Yeah.
is like too ridiculous. It's like,
No, but if you're getting a whole bucket of chicken,
yeah,
2 sides, and some cornbread, it makes sense.
okay, I see that. I do love KFC though for that also, like a big bucket of chicken.
Yeah.
KFC really they nailed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, they are the I mean, I think there's a reason why Buckethead wore a KFC bucket helmet. Yeah, at, at one point.
All right. How do you feel about like a good steak fry?
A good steak fry. Steak fries, I think, are the easiest to mess up, but when they're done right, they're fantastic.
So, do you mess with Red Robin at all?
Yes, yes,
I think their fries are like pretty perfect.
yes. And I'm
Huge
pretty
fan.
bummed they closed the one close to me.
I think they
It
closed
shut down
all of
for
them on Long Island.
yes, yeah, because the one by Guitar Center is gone too.
Yeah, I think they
But
closed them
the
all on
one that
Long
was
Island.
on Merrick Road closed down because of COVID. Because
Yep.
when COVID first hit and everything shut down, we were doing delivery from there. Because the prices were banging, the fries were great. Like yeah, like I was pretty bummed that they didn't survive here. There's something
Yes.
about Long Island. Long Island buries good shit.
Yeah.
Like, well, listen, I was talking about it too. Like, how did they fail at Krispy Kreme? Like they totally failed on that too. They couldn't even keep that open because Long Island is just so fucking dumb that they live on Dunkin' Donuts.
They won't. they don't experiment at all. Like they don't venture out. It's I mean whatever. I have so much bad stuff to say about my family. But
that's a whole nother episode of a whole different podcast.
Yeah, yeah. But the Red Robin, I like Red Robin so much because it's bottomless sides.
Yeah,
And you can switch back and forth, so you can get a salad before, then your burger, fries, and then you get more fries and more salad.
Oh, I'm too, like when they're dropping the basket of fries, I'll take one, I'll look up at them and I'll be like, can you put in another basket? Yeah. Cause it's like, I'm like, when I start getting to that last few, I want that shit coming out already.
Those, I will say, they under salt their fries. I always have to add salt, and I very rarely add salt to stuff in the wild, but there I always have to add salt to their fries.
So, all right, this is something I'm going to throw out because I should have thrown it out when we were talking crinkle cut, but being someone that hits food all over the country, it's not just a Long Island thing, you know, since you lived most of your life here. How do you feel about getting French fries from a Chinese takeout place?
I'm okay with it. They deep fry stuff. I also like, I've talked about it on this show too, like the Chinese run Mexican place.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like a burrito mariachi or something. Like I'm all for it. Like, you know, good, well-prepared food is well-prepared food. It doesn't matter who's behind it. Like,
because I was ordering Chinese food last night with the kids and we were going to watch a movie, and I order the food and I order a side of French fries, and my daughter looks at me, she goes, Dad, you're getting French fries from the Chinese place? I'm like, yeah. I was like, they're really good because it's the same deep fry that they're frying all that other good shit in, and they salt it well, and they're just always brown, and for some reason they always use crinkle cut too. It's always crinkle. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just a perfect little addition because I'm like that kind of guy that orders just a large of a bunch of things and we all just pull from it. You know,
going back to the McDonald's thing from way earlier. The trick to make sure you're getting good McDonald's fries is say no salt. And then
so they drop a fresh batch.
So you get a fresh batch.
Yeah. Because they can churn them out quick, so you're not waiting too long.
Yeah.
But what do you do what do you do when you're at the drive-thru? If there's no other people in front of you, do you still pull that move?
You know what, man? Like, I eat McDonald's so rarely.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've.
I think you
pull that move with the drive-thru. Yeah, of course.
I think I only eat McDonald's in the last probably 20 years of my life if it is at a truck stop. Because if I'm home and I've got the choice of, within a 5-10 minute drive in any direction, get whatever the fuck I want to eat, I'm not eating McDonald's. But if I'm driving back from a show in South Jersey and I'm hungry, I'm going to stop, and whatever's there is there,
Yeah. It's got to be the only choice.
Yeah. Now, Roy Rogers, which is garbage. The only interesting move was the French fries in the holster that you could actually put your belt through when you were a kid.
Curly fries.
Oh, yeah. But I find most of the time I'm there, they don't have them.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you feel about curly fries versus?
I do love a good curly fry. Yeah. So, I don't rock Arby's that often. Not that I dislike it, but what I will say is they started bagging the fries in grocery stores, the Arby's curly fries. And I throw those motherfuckers in the air fryer, and they're so good.
So you're a big fries at home guy too, I've noticed.
Oh, I'll do it at home. Hell yeah. I like I said, I love them that much. Sometimes I'm like, crap, I'm about to order lunch and I'm at work. I'm getting some with fries, but I was planning on making this at home and it's going to be fries. So I will literally change up the type of fry. And I justify it that way.
Huh.
So if I'm ordering from the like this deli that I order from, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get waffle fries because tonight I'm probably rocking steak fries.
So you'll get fries anywhere. I wouldn't get. I don't know that I would get fries at a deli because
Well,
I'd be
no, only
afraid that
because
they
I
would get
know
like
only because I know the deli and I literally eat there so much.
because like
So
they always get soggy like on a like I don't order delivery fries.
delivery fries is really tough. I so when I do it, I've learned
Do
I've learned that I will preheat my air fryer. And when they get there, I'll throw them in the air fryer as I'm unpacking the rest of the food to kill the sogginess.
huh? All right.
It's sometimes doesn't work, but you're right. But there are places, there's this place in Merrick, and they do this thing. The containers they put them in have little pop like
Little
vent
vents.
holes.
I've seen the vents before. Charlie's, the cheesesteak place, does that.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, do you fuck with cheesesteaks?
I do fuck with cheesesteaks.
Yo,
but
Charlie's is like sleeper good, like really good.
I'm not a huge onions person. So I am that asshole that's like pulling back on like raw onions. I'll be like, yo, can you throw peppers on instead?
Oh yeah, well they'll do it. So
yeah,
you could try. You can even sub mushrooms too.
Interesting.
Charlie's. So you can do like mushrooms and peppers. You know who else has a really good? I was just talking about pot bellies. Do we don't have them on Long Island?
No, dude, I haven't had a pot. Oh my
pot
god,
bellies is real good sandwiches. I don't know why I can't ever just. We're talking about fries. I'm like,
yeah, but
cheesesteak place.
But here's the thing about fries: it's like you don't go to a place to just get fries. It's not like pizza where you're going to get in a slice.
Well, you remember pommes frites, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, mainly
down,
City Field.
City Field.
They have one inside of City Field.
There's one on New York Avenue by the Paramount.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that was there.
Yeah,
like that's true.
Like a cone, like a paper cone filled with fries.
Yeah, with
that,
like
to me,
sometimes with the garlic.
The perfect fry is
with the garlic stuff on it.
Yeah, and they put like a little condiment, a little dip next to it. To me, those are the perfect fries. Is those like hand cut, like square from the thing.
Yeah,
like a Five Guys fry.
Right. Yeah,
like that to me is that's the pinnacle.
Yeah, you know what drives me nuts is that what Five Guys changed up when you have to specify the seasoning on the fries now. When they first were hitting all over Long Island, whenever you ordered them, they had the seasoning on them.
Yeah.
Now when I go, they give them to you just regular. You have to request the seasoning. And I was like,
because I'm fine with just salt.
No, I am too, but don't pull the rug out from under me. I'm used to when I order them. That's what I'm getting. And then when I'm open, when you open the bag, because it has to be a bag because they overflow them, which also is what makes them great. It's like you get a small fry and it's a brown bag filled with French fries. I'm like,
it's a beautiful thing, man.
It is. I'm like, love it.
How do you feel about like poutine and tachos and all those kinds of things?
I'm with it. I mean, because if you really go back, if we think about going to diners after shows back in the day, the move was always the mozzarella cheese and gravy, side of gravy. Is pretty much the same thing. Although I'm definitely the guy, and I guess it's the Italian in me. I most of the time will say no gravy and ask for tomato sauce, and I'll dip it in tomato sauce.
Yeah, tomato sauces.
But I've also done. I'm also the kind of guy like if I come home from work, Melissa's not here, she's working later or whatever, and the kids aren't here, and I'm going to cook. I'll open the fridge and see what I have. And I will make sometimes French fries the basis of whatever I'm making. Like I've made nachos, fries instead of chips.
It's great.
Zero problem with it.
It's great.
Yeah. If I'm like, oh, I don't have tortilla chips. So I'm like, but you know what though? I'm gonna make some fries. Then I'm gonna throw the seasoning and ground beef on it and some sour cream and melted cheese and like guac. I'm like, and just go in.
How do you feel about fries on your gyro?
I don't do fries on the gyro, but I do love a California burrito with fries in it. So I feel like I don't know why I won't put them on my gyro, but I will absolutely put them in a fucking burrito.
Interesting. I don't think I would put them in a burrito.
You never have?
I don't think I have. Because I remember the grease truck on George Street when we go to shows in New Brunswick would do that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I just never, I don't know. It just felt like as a fat guy, it just felt like too like on the nose.
Right. It was like,
I can't, like I can't be seen eating an ice cream cone in public. You know what I mean? Like it's too, I'm doing a disservice to fat people everywhere if I'm, like walking around eating a cake. Yeah,
because you're afraid that someone's gonna take a photo, and next thing you know, you're gonna be a fucking meme.
No, I mean, not even. Just like I just don't like. You know what I mean? Like,
fat guy
like as a Jew, I don't want to be cheap. Okay. As a whatever. As a fat guy, I don't want to be seen eating a big dessert in public.
Gotcha.
Like just like covered in powdered sugar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm setting my people back, 20 years, 30 years.
Yeah, although as we're getting older, they don't notice it in the beard as it's graying. So it's a
That's fine.
I'm like,
fucking old man, old men. My shit used to be two-tone too. It's like not even two-toned anymore. It's just I'm just straight up gray.
Yeah, that's the way to go. I mean,
yeah, but my hair isn't gray.
The Sean Connery, Well, although Sean Connery still seems to be rocking some pepper in his salt and pepper, and I'm like, how?
Well, money.
Oh, that's true.
Is he alive, Sean Connery? He died.
Did he?
I think he just. I don't know. He's like one of those guys where, like,
yeah.
Either way, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he was still alive. I wouldn't be surprised if he was dead.
Yeah, he's almost like. I feel like he's also not the kind of guy that did like a lot of press and stuff too. So I feel like he's like almost this weird anomaly. Like you see him in the movie, you know who he is.
Yeah.
He's the biggest one on the poster, like even like Hunt for Red October. He's like here and everyone else is like faded into the background, So even in, I think like the Highlander movie poster, he was so like big in the poster, but he was in like 15 minutes of the movie.
Am I missing anything fry wise? You mentioned waffle fries. You're cool with waffle fries.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the waffle fry for sure.
Steak, great, regular cut.
Waffle fries are the one fry that if they get too crispy, or it's harder to eat. Because of the waffling, they're so thin, the inside parts.
How do you feel about homemade potato chips as a fry?
It's not a fry.
It's not a fry.
I don't think so. Even like when you say home fries, I'm like, they're not really fries, even though fry is in the name.
No home.
Like, do you consider home fries a fry?
No.
Right.
But I'll accept it as a substitute.
Yeah.
Because I'll accept Tots as a substitute too.
Yeah. I mean, Tots are a little bit easier to grab and dip in something. Home fries, you look like a slob if you're eating with your hands.
Yeah, you can't eat them with your fingers.
But it's literally the same ingredient, the same everything, but it's like looked down upon to eat it with your hands.
So is that the dividing line, you think? If you can pick it up with your fingers? Because like a potato skin you can't, but potato wedge you can.
I don't think, because I don't consider potato skin a fry.
Right.
It's more of a baked potato
But a
than a fry.
wedge.
Yeah, but a wedge is evenly fried and cooked on all sides. Like I feel like the potato skin, because it's just the half cut, doesn't really fully do that,
Hmm.
and it still feels more baked potatoy inside than French fry inside. Unless you get those people that like scoop it out kind of, and then you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the scooped potato skin, where it's like it's the outer part and just a thin layer of the potato on the inside.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I
Like
need
I'm
creamy
like,
potato.
what did you do with the rest of the potato? Did you throw it out?
What about like twice baked, like those deviled, like where
Twice
it's
baked potatoes are sick. Those are That's like some legit shit.
so there's a place right by me here in Oklahoma called City Bites, and I guess it's like Potato Topia or whatever, like that kind of a
Okay.
place
Right.
where it's like it's a giant baked potato, and then like the pot roast where it's just like literally pot roast piled on top of the baked potato, or mesquite chicken and it's just like barbecue chicken and ranch dressing and like
I think they have one in Vegas, right? Because my friend that used to live in Vegas was telling me about a potato place where just everything was in a potato.
yeah, probably like Potato Topia. I know was like in Roosevelt Field Mall. I'm sure there's like it's like something like that. Or no, not
Right.
Roosevelt Field Mall. Was it Roosevelt Field Mall?
I don't think it was Roosevelt Field.
My malls are all starting to blur. I haven't been on Long Island in so long. I haven't been to a mall in Long Island in like a year now. That's crazy. That's the longest I've ever been without being at a mall on Long Island in my life.
Wow. I mean, I only go to the mall now if I have to go to the Apple store, because I feel like I'm just torturing myself.
I love the mall. I love malls.
Are you gonna be a mall walker? Are you
I
gonna
still I still love
are you
malls.
gonna get
Yeah,
the
I'll be a mall walker.
all white Velcro sneakers in the morning and power walk through the mall?
When Phil Capone lived on Long Island, he would make me walk the mall with him all the time.
Really?
It was like his way of like tricking me into exercise. He'd be like, let's go to the mall. We just walk around the mall. And then when I
Smart
was
move.
living, like when I was during pandemic, I would have like little writing sessions with like my comic buddies. And then we go to On the Border outside the mall. And then we go to Round One and play ping pong. Love the mall. Love the mall.
Yeah, I definitely go to Broadway Mall because I love to fuck with IKEA. Melissa and I will have IKEA dates. When we walk IKEA, at the end of it, you get a fucking 99-cent fucking frozen yogurt ice cream, which is the best frozen yogurt ever.
Kathleen, we get like the dinner from the cafeteria.
Yeah. It was like,
The mall's the best. I'll defend the mall.
well, did you hear they just closed Sunrise Mall, right?
Completely closed?
Yeah. So look it up. There's like videos going around of someone that went in and just was like walking it. It's just everything's gone.
Huh.
Yep.
Where am I gonna get
No
where am
koi
I gonna get
ponds.
bootleg DVDs now?
Yeah, right.
The mall is closed, huh?
Yeah, Sunrise Mall is no longer. And that's the one I grew up closest to, being in Lindenhurst, because it's like I didn't really want to shoot over the Bayshore Mall. You went the other way because you would go to Sunrise Mall, because then afterwards you can go to Tower Records.
Well, also Long Island notoriously goes west. Like the only time you go east is if you're like making a thing of it. Oh, I'm gonna go out to the Hamptons. I'm gonna go out to Montauk. I'm gonna go out to the vineyards. I'm even a little bit like, oh, I'm gonna go to Patchogue Village.
Right. Well, for me, it was only like if I was going to hang out with the Rubinos, you know. So
Like,
I
I'm
was
going
like,
to the zoo.
oh man.
Anything else about fry? We didn't get your favorite. Where's your favorite fast food fry?
Okay, favorite fast food
Or
fry.
casual, or whatever. Red Robin included.
Red Robin probably would have been in there. I mean, I guess I could still consider it because they're not closed down as a place.
I mean, I have one right by me.
Oh,
Come visit. Jealous. Come to Oklahoma City, bro.
I know. I'd probably love it.
Killer. So
yeah, killer. I know. I'm like, well, I'm always, always hearing that because I am, which is strange for a Long Island guy, but I watch the shit out of Street Outlaws and the OKC guys, like drag racing. Love those guys. Not gonna lie. I fucking love fast muscle cars.
Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Not gonna lie.
I love
this. Me too.
Love it.
All right, so
Shaw,
I'm
hilarious.
Oh yeah, great.
Sure.
I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna go. It's gonna be. Fuck, man. It's gonna have to be a tie. Red Robin, Arby's. I love those Arby's.
Arby's.
Those Arby's curly fries, I love.
Arby's.
Dude, those curly fries do something for me.
It doesn't. You could. I mean, it doesn't have to be just. You could be like. If there's others on your mind, go ahead. Like I'm not. Dude, this is freeform.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I buy them now in the bag to cook at home. They make them and they're just. Wow,
Arby's. I guess I gotta.
I love a curly fry, man.
I'm on Arby's. I had curly fries last night. I was in Houston at a bar. There's a comedy venue. It was awesome, called The Riot, but it's upstairs from a bar called Rudyard's.
Okay.
And the food there is really good, and the curly fries are.
Now, were they seasoned or regular?
Just regular, just a little salt.
Okay.
I'm not a seasoning guy. I don't like Old Bay. I don't like the Cajun seasoning. I don't like the Red Robin special blend. I don't like. Just salt on a potato.
When it comes to the seasoning, I only like the seasoning from Five Guys and Arby's.
Nah, even
the rest of them I don't fuck with.
Just give me the regular salted fry. The Checkers fries.
Oh yeah,
there's like something on those. I'm fine.
There is.
That.
So, okay, I'm glad you mentioned that because I was going to bring this up. I don't know what it is on it, but what about those fries that are kind of like almost like bumpy because they do something to them? They have it's not seasoning. It's not quite beer batter.
Like a double fry or like a batter, almost a batter.
It almost feels like it has a batter on it. Yeah. I don't know what it is that they do to them.
Oh, is that beer battered fries?
I don't think it's necessarily beer battered fries. Do you know what I'm talking about though? Where it's not like a smooth, it's got that like consistency like that. I don't know what that
Checkers is almost like that.
A little bit, yeah. And sometimes I don't want to fuck with those because I feel like you're messing with the potato and I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll still eat them if they're good.
Purist.
Maybe. So you saw, because I was sending you pictures, I started making them at home, man.
We didn't even get to condiments. We're like, we're in overtime. We didn't even get to condiments.
Yeah, I mean,
I saw you're a big condiment guy. All the condiments.
Yeah, I'm even to the point where with my A1 sauces, I have the regular and the thick and hearty.
A1
has a thick and hearty, and sometimes now Melissa's the queen of it. She will mix A1, ketchup, and mayo and dip her fries in it, and then sometimes she'll even drop some hot sauce in it.
Well, ketchup and mayo that's a
standard. That's a standard. And like you saw too, I did buy that Chick-fil-A sauce. They now bottle.
I'll do barbecue and mayo, a little mix.
Oh, that's a good one. Cause then you're just bringing the smoky down a little bit with the mayo and creating another side flavor to it. I'm into that.
I first got into that because I would do it on burgers.
Yeah.
So you do where you can, get an onion ring, barbecue sauce and mayo on a cheeseburger, and it's just
and if you're about to eat the cheeseburger and all the sauce stuff is coming out and you don't take your fry and wipe it so it doesn't drip on you and eat it, You don't eat
So
food.
I want like minimal sauce on a burger. Like I don't
But
like to
sometimes even
douse it.
minimal, but sometimes even minimal, if you've got like lettuce, tomato, bacon on it, it still forces it out.
No,
You
no
know,
lettuce, no tomato on my burger. Get out. Get the fuck out of here. What anything to do with that shit?
but or even if the bun, like sometimes when you're rocking like uh what kind of, some buns like don't absorb it, so they push it out,
Oh yeah.
and then I kind of have to, I'm like, that fry
Yeah,
is the
no,
move.
I'm not poo-pooing that. I was just
Yeah.
side tangent, getting mad
Side
when
tangent
people put
on
too
other
much
stuff on
stuff.
burger.
Don't put too
Yeah.
much stuff on my burger. It's simple. Keep it
Yeah.
keep it simple, shithead.
Yeah, like people, I've seen people that throw their French fries on their burger, and I'm like, that's not really necessary. They're on the same plate. I'll do it, but
So I've heard people complain about that too. Like I've
well,
heard
not
other
in a
people.
complaining way, but I'm just saying, like, you've got a whole side of fries there.
Right, not complaining. I'm sorry, but I've heard other people kind of shit on that too. Like, all right, we get it. I do like it though, especially that's if I'm getting McDonald's.
Okay.
Those fries go on a McDonald's burger every time. That's
I
that
don't
I will
think
say.
I've ever done that.
That's the
Huh.
one. That's the one place. Like I won't do it other places. That's the place.
That's the place.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I'm gonna say that
Interesting.
my favorite fry is the Nathan's crinkle cut, Red Robin steak fry, and Five Guys fries, and of
Yeah.
course the KFC wedge, but that doesn't exist
Yeah.
anymore.
As if I'm not missing baseball enough. Now I'm like, fuck, I can't wait to be at City Field and have Nathan's fries and the Frita fries. And I
Yo,
dip the Frita fries in that garlic dipping sauce.
yo,
Yeah. And how do you feel
Nathan's
about
fries.
fries and honey mustard? How do you feel about
Nathan's.
fries and honey mustard?
Yeah, I like honey mustard. Sure.
Okay. Because that's another condiment we didn't give respect to that I feel gets
Yeah,
should, because
yeah,
I don't
yeah, for
like,
sure.
you know what it is?
Are
Because I'm
you
not
are
a
you
mustard.
fries and mayo? UK fries and mayo?
I'll do fries and mayo.
Fries
But it's funny because
mayo.
I'm not a mustard guy, but I fuck with honey mustard hard.
Fuck with honey mustard. I fuck with the creamy honey mustard, not the golden honey mustard.
Got it. I know what you're saying. There's
Um,
I'm not usually a fan of golden honey mustards. I've come across some that I like because I'll do the test first. And
yeah.
I'm like, okay, I don't want to be, I don't want to be racist or anything, so I'll try it. But
City Field, the Pat LaFrida meatball sandwich, or just a few feet away is the hand sliced corned beef.
or I'll get the fries, then I'll walk across and get the blue smoke pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah, and then the fries are gone by the time you get over there.
Yeah. Well, no, it's usually not bad because the line is not bad because it's next to Shake Shack and everyone's on the Shake Shack line. So you
Yeah.
scoop right in and you're getting your pulled pork and you're looking at the Shake Shack people like, yeah, you're missing 2 innings.
Yeah, Shake Shack fries are fine.
They're okay. I don't hate them, but they're
In and
definitely
out
not.
fries are not good.
Yeah. If I'm going to In and Out, it's for the burger.
I'm very confused by that whole thing. Like why are we so in love with that stuff? I'm also confused about Chick-fil-A. Like it's good, but it's not like Popeyes is better.
Well, here's the thing. So you have to look at geography. We only got a Chick-fil-A's how long ago? And even Popeyes are not as frequent on Long Island as they should be. KFC's are definitely the one
feel
that's
everybody talks about Chick-fil-A like it's God's gift to the chicken sandwich. It's not even my top 5.
Well, I think it's more because I never had one up until 5 years ago. I'd never even tried it because they weren't here. If I was down south, I usually was more trying to hit stuff that wasn't chain because the food is just so good in the mom and pops. you know, like
No.
because if I'm in Atlanta, I'm like, there's plenty of fried chicken places around here. I'm not going to the chain one, you know.
Yeah, I'll concede, but I don't like it. I'm not happy about it.
Not a fan.
Thank you for doing this, man.
Hell yeah.
Crush this. I feel so good about this episode.
I'm like, I was like, I get to talk about French fries. I'm like, this is fantastic.
Dude, I
Just
feel like we could have gotten another half hour just on condiments now too. But
oh, I know. Don't sleep on a California burrito. If you see one on a menu that has fries in it, which it should, California burritos.
All right.
I want you to have it. I want you to film it like you do with the up angle and everything.
All right, man. I'll check it out. Anything you got to plug?
Yeah, just like you were saying, Nobody Speaks podcast. I mean, all the stuff I do is under theantoniolongo.com.
Okay.
I had to put the there because that's what Long Island hardcore bands did, and because somebody owns the other one and tries to charge me like thousands of dollars for it. I'm like, I don't think it's because like I'm well known or popular. There's like an Italian pop singer with my name and some plastic surgeon in Italy. So sometimes if you Google me, you get pictures of Adam Lazzara or breast implants.
Jesus.
And then occasionally you find a picture of me.
Yeah. Well, you'd be fortunate to get a picture of you. Very handsome guy. Thank you so much for doing this. Check out Antonio's pods, a Cure pod called Fascination Street.
Yep. Nobody Speaks is the new podcast, which I'll definitely plan on having Neil on that one at some point. I'm thinking maybe while you're on the road, with Motion City, it would be cool to kind of touch base on how, a big tour like that is going, post COVID with a postponement and everything. I'd like to see how that's going. That's going to be a dope tour.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Thank you again. And everybody, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all the things. And all right. Thanks, buddy.
Later. Peace.